Comes in now and bowls, and he's driven through his legs, and that will be quite the chase down towards the boundary. That will test the outfield. Final ball, oh, he's left it, he's been bowled, Organ. The first ball he's received from Rushworth, and Rushworth is full, it's cutting back, and it's taken out off stump. And season in all forms of the game. Wide outside off stump, and that will be punished by Gubbins. He probably hasn't fully timed that cover drive, but it will make its way comfortably through for 4.
Rushworth bowls on the pads, flicked past the fielder at short mid-wicket, out towards the boundary rope. Amazing Yorker there from Barnard. A big shout for leg before wicket. The ball races away for 4.
Atkinson again, and it's forced off the back foot beautifully square for 4. Lovely timing about that from Middleton, who is growing in confidence.
Barnard straying onto the hip, worked square, and the ball is racing along the outfield for 4.
Danny Briggs over the wicket, low full toss. There's that low full toss again, Richard, that you've seen many times from Danny Briggs recently. Dispatched to the boundary.
Short sleeve Wokes in. That's a beautiful line. Has it taken the edge? And it has. And Middleton goes one short of his half century.
Northern end as Press gets wrapped on the pad. That looks close, and he's gone.
Full and wide and driven square for 4 by Vince. He's not going to miss out on those. The mind will want to carry on. There's going to be more runs here, probably 4 of them down towards 3rd in front of the pavilion.
Here comes Rushworth again. Oh, he's wrapped on the pad. Could that be again? And he's got him again. Ben Brown goes LBW. There's Rushworth to Liam Dawson. Oh, he's wrapped on the pad. That looks close as well. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, a little bit of a late decision there from the umpire.
Rushworth in, driving another boundary is James Vince. Chris Wokes bowling to Holland, and it's been skied in the air, down to fine leg, simple catch. Ian Holland, hand on his head.
And no, it's all outdoors as Hannon Dalby comes in and bowls. Fuller works that away behind square on the offside, quite deliberate. That'll be 4 runs. Nicely played.
Just 1 away from his half century, which he'll get now by jabbing the ball up to mid-on. And gets a good round of applause, reaches his 50 off 72 deliveries with 7 fours.
Here comes Hannon Dalby, bowls, and Fuller forward. He's going to take a quick single. They have to hurry here. Throw comes in the bowler's end. It hits the stumps and he's out. Well, that always looked risky. Start of his 15th over, and Vince goes for the hoik on the leg side, and that is going for 6 over square leg. Short, and Abbott pulls that away nicely. Oh, it's in the air, and he's caught at fine leg.
Danny Briggs then left arm round the wicket. Vince advances, hits into the onside. That's going to go all the way. As Briggs left arm round, bowls, advances. That's hit hard. That is a fantastic cricket shot from James Vince.
Here's Barnard bowls, and that's in the air, and it's caught in front of square on the offside. Alex Davies takes the catch, and Abbas goes for no score, and that wraps up the Hampshire innings at 229 all out.
Vince, Dawson and Middleton in there as that's driven. Lovely shot. Just lent on it from Davies. Fielders chasing after it. I don't think they're going to get there. No, they're not. Raced away. Fantastic shot that from Davies.
As Abbas bowls and guided past 3rd slip down to the boundary for 4.
Going to bowl, and that's short, and that's pulled away. That's gone to mid-wicket, and it's going to race to the boundary for 4.
As that one's shorter, back of a length, and almost paddled to the side of the slip cord and down to the boundary for 4.
Short ball from Abbott, pulling is Davis as he split the 2 fielders in the deep. He's executed that very well. That afternoon session was exceptional from the Bears attack.
Here's Abbas then, last ball of the day. Yates is going to get a quick single out into the covers. Good running from him. James Fuller had a little bit too much to do coming from extra cover, and that is the end of day 1 with Warwickshire replying to that Hampshire total.